Okay, back to the project, and what we're going to do is make these little legs here. I did this before. The idea that I came up with, and I have made a bunch of them here, you can see. I need to make quite a few more. But, okay, what I did was I got a bit of brass and I milled out a channel. And then I milled another bit of brass there. I've got a little dot and a dot here to identify it. And they basically fit perfectly together. And I press a bit of copper in between it. So if I take you over to the press with a bit of material, and I'll show you. It's quite effective. Right, we're over at the little press. We've got some of our sheet copper here. Oh, that was loud. Oh. And I'm going to cut up a strip just about as wide as that, not to waste too much material, but I do have a little bit of wastage every time I do this, but it's fine. We've got a strip, and so I plonk this in as in, I use this as a guide for the top piece. Again, I just milled it out, it's quite a nice fit, and I put this in here. Now I do overhang the material just a bit here. Let's find where the dot is there. Guide that in, and that's good enough. Tiny bit over the top, flush on the end. Line it up, snap it in. It's actually quite easy, it's not bad to press through. And take the top piece off. And so I leave that little bit overhung so I can actually pull it out. Where's the pliers? Pliers. Give that a little straighten. But if I don't overhang it, then there's actually another piece in here. I could chip it out, but I haven't. But it really gets stuck in there, and you end up trying to get under it, and you deform the actual bit that you need. But if I give this a little snip now, I actually saved these bits so I can melt them back down again. I've got a whole bunch of them. There we go. It's nice and sharp. I've got my standard length. Basically I've made one up and then flattened it back out so I can use it as a template. The dimples fit nicely together, right in like that. Right together, and I can literally snip. Get another one, dimple to dimple, end to end, snip. Right, here's my simple idea for bending, making the bend. I've just basically placed these clamps in line with the edge because it's got a nice little radius on here, matches quite well, like this, and the other side. So I'm just going to run through those by hand. So start with first with a dimple up, and I can run my thumb. It's hard to see, but just running my thumb over that gives a nice gives a nice right angle. And I come back to the other side. This one's a bit more tricky. I can't really show you this one because I have to get close, but I'm just getting my rule down in that crease and bending the other 90 degrees there, and it produces a nice bend. Right, next, I'm just going to prep up the board with some solder, some flux and some solder. Last one. Actually run out of little tags now, little arms or whatever you call them. Need to make some more. Loads of flux. Okay. There we go. Get a rag. Oh, that's hot. Get a rag. Clean it off. Clean all the flux off. And then I can straighten the arms. I can kind of manipulate those a bit when I go to fit them. But that's that one done.